Let me tell you something that most people don't want to admit. The world doesn't care how you feel. It never has, and it never will. Feelings are not an excuse for inaction or failure. When challenges come, and they will, the world expects results, not excuses. You can be tired, scared, confused, or broken, but none of that changes the fact that life moves forward with or without you. If you want to win, you have to accept this truth, because when you do, you stop asking for permission to succeed and start demanding it from yourself. Here's the difference between those who break and those who stand strong. Soft minds crumble under pressure. They bend, they fold, they run away. Tough minds, they bend too, but they don't break. They use pressure as fuel. Imagine a tree in a storm. The weak branches snap. The strong branches bend and come back stronger. Life will throw storms at you, no doubt. The question is, will your mind be the branch that snaps or the one that bends and grows thicker? Every day you make a choice, even if you don't realize it. Are you strengthening your mind or tearing it down? Every excuse, every moment of giving in to comfort, every time you settle for less than you're capable of, you chip away at your mental armor. But every hard decision, every moment you push past doubt and fear, every time you say no to quitting, you build it back up. It's a slow process, but make no mistake, the armor you build now will protect you in the battles ahead. Think of your mind like a fortress. Is it built with strong walls that guard against fear, doubt, and distraction? Or is it an open gate, letting in every negative thought, every distraction, every reason to give up? If you don't control what enters your mind, it will control you. Imagine if every worry, every setback, every painful memory was a thief sneaking into your fortress. What would your life look like then? Guard your mind like your future depends on it, because it does. Here's the final question you need to ask yourself. When life hits you with its hardest blows, will you stand tall or will you crumble? Will you face the storm with your head held high, or will you run and hide? The answer isn't given by chance. It's forged in every choice you make, every day, every hour, every minute. The world doesn't care how many times you fall. It only cares if you get back up. The toughest people are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to stay down. Mental toughness isn't about pretending you're fearless or emotionless. It's not about acting like you have it all figured out or putting on a fake face of confidence. Too many people confuse mental toughness with arrogance or coldness. The truth is, real mental toughness means you feel the pain, the fear, and the doubt, but you don't let them control you. It means standing firm, even when your heart wants to give up. At its core, mental toughness is the ability to stay focused on your goals, no matter what distractions or difficulties come your way. It's about discipline, doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to. And most of all, it's about having an unbreakable resolve to keep going, no matter how hard things get. When others quit, you keep moving. That's what separates the mentally tough from the rest. Here's something many don't want to hear. You're not born mentally tough. It's not a gift handed to a lucky few. It's a skill you build, brick by brick, through pain, struggle, and persistence. Like any muscle, your mind grows stronger when it faces stress and then recovers. The more discomfort you endure, the stronger you become. It's not easy. Nothing worth having ever is. Think of mental toughness like lifting weights. You don't get stronger by resting all day. You have to push yourself, strain, and feel the burn. Then when you recover, you grow. If you avoid stress and challenges, your mental muscles stay weak. You get used to comfort, and when the real test comes, you break. So stop running from the hard stuff. Step into it. That's how you grow. Here's a hard fact. Every time you give up, you train your brain to give up faster next time. Quitting is a habit just like anything else. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. But every time you push through pain and stay on course, you build a new habit, a habit of toughness, resilience, and strength. The choice is yours. What habit will you build today? You've been avoiding this moment, the moment you look in the mirror and see the truth about why you aren't mentally tough yet. It's not because life is unfair or because you didn't get lucky. It's because of habits and choices you've made. The sooner you admit that, the sooner you can start to change. What are the weaknesses holding you back right now? Be honest, because no one else will be. Most people who struggle with mental toughness share the same habits: avoiding hard decisions, letting emotions run wild, needing comfort to feel okay, and quitting when progress slows down. These habits build walls around your potential. Avoiding hard choices means you never grow. Letting emotions control you means you react instead of acting. Relying on comfort means you shrink from pain. And quitting early means you never reach the finish line. When you lack mental toughness, even the smallest problems feel overwhelming. A tiny setback becomes a disaster. A minor criticism feels like a personal attack. Why? Because without strength inside, your mind magnifies every challenge. You're living in a house built on sand. One wave of difficulty and everything falls apart. But mental toughness builds a rock-solid foundation, so even the biggest waves just make you stronger. Picture your life as a sandcastle on the beach. Every time you face discomfort or challenge, it's like a wave crashing down. If your mental foundation is weak, one wave can wash it all away. But if you build your life with strong, solid materials, discipline, resilience, honesty, you create something that lasts beyond the next storm. The choice is yours. Keep building sandcastles or start building something permanent. Here's the good news. Being weak isn't something that just happens to you. It's a choice. You can choose comfort over growth, fear over courage, quitting over persistence. But strength is also a choice. Every tough decision, every hard moment you face without turning away is proof you're choosing strength. So what will you choose today? Because either way, it's your decision and your future. Motivation comes and goes. One day you feel fired up, the next you don't. But discipline is different. Discipline is deciding ahead of time that you will do what needs to be done, no matter what. It's waking up early when your body wants to stay in bed. It's finishing that task when your mind wants to quit. Discipline is a promise you make to yourself, and it's the foundation of mental toughness. Emotions are powerful, but they don't have to control you. The difference between the mentally tough and the weak isn't feeling anger or fear. It's how you respond to those feelings. Do you react instantly, or do you pause, breathe, and decide? Learning to control your emotions means you act with purpose, not impulse. That's how leaders stay calm when everything's falling apart. Failure is not the end, it's feedback. The most successful people are those who keep getting up after they fall, like a boxer who gets knocked down but refuses to stay down. Mental toughness is built by standing back up every time life knocks you down. It's about turning every setback into a lesson and every defeat into a push forward. You don't fail unless you quit. You can't fix what you won't face. Mental toughness demands you look honestly at your mistakes, weaknesses, and failures without excuses. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Only when you stop lying to yourself can you begin to change. This kind of honesty doesn't tear you down. It builds you up stronger than ever. If you want to be mentally tough, you have to choose discomfort on your own terms. Take cold showers, push yourself in workouts, have the hard conversations you keep avoiding. Think of it like this: if you never step into the storm, you'll never learn to walk in the rain. When life throws hard moments at you, you want to be ready, not surprised, not broken. Mental toughness grows with daily habits. Wake up on time, finish the tasks you start, keep promises to yourself. These small discipline reps might seem insignificant, but over time, they build a mental strength that can't be shaken. Track your wins, celebrate the little victories. That's how you prove to yourself who you really are. Controlled adversity, choosing the hard road on purpose. Sometimes mental toughness means saying no to comfort and yes to challenge. That could mean fasting from distractions like social media, or saying no to instant gratification. You control the adversity you face so your mind learns to handle discomfort before the world forces it on you. It's training for the big battles ahead. Before any tough moment, visualize yourself handling it calmly and successfully. See the pressure and imagine yourself staying strong. This mental rehearsal trains your brain to respond with confidence, not fear. What have you done this week that scared you and made you stronger? If nothing, it's time to start. Comfort feels good, but it kills your edge. When you chase ease all the time, your mind softens. You get used to the easy way out. And when life demands toughness, you're not ready. Comfort is a trap, quiet, inviting, and deadly. You have to break free or accept a life of weakness. Every excuse chips away at your trust in yourself. When you say, I can't, or it's not my fault, you weaken your own foundation. Excuses are lies you tell yourself to avoid responsibility. Stop breaking your trust. Own your life. That's how mental toughness grows. Your surroundings shape who you become. If you're in a weak environment, people who settle, complain, or avoid challenges, you'll lower your standards to fit in. That kills your toughness. Find or create a space that demands more from you. Strength grows where it's expected. When everything is falling apart around you, your ability to stay calm is your biggest advantage. People lose their minds in crisis, but the mentally tough keep a clear head. Calm isn't weakness, it's strength. It's the difference between making the right move and losing everything. You can't control everything, but you can control your actions, your attitude, your choices. Focus on what you can change and let go of the rest. Trying to control the uncontrollable drains your energy and weakens your mind. Control what's in your power. That's where strength lives. Feelings come and go. They're like the weather. Principles, like honesty, hard work, and integrity, are your anchor. When feelings threaten to drag you down, hold tight to your principles. They keep you steady when the storm hits. Sometimes the difference between success and failure is a single breath. That microsecond pause before you react lets you choose your response instead of acting on impulse. That pause creates space for control, calm, and clear thinking. Train yourself to use it. Trying means you're still on the outside, hoping to get in. Being means you're already inside. Mental toughness isn't something you put on like a costume, it's who you are. You don't hope to be tough, you live it every day. That shift is powerful because it changes everything. Make this your new truth. I am the person who does hard things every day. Not sometimes, not when I feel like it. Every day. When you live by this, you no longer avoid challenges, you run towards them. This identity builds habits, and those habits build you. Your old habits are like ropes, holding you back. They're worn, weak, and dangerous. You have to cut them ruthlessly. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Every bad habit you drop is one less chain around your ankles. Free yourself to move forward. Visualize the person you want to become. Calm under pressure, relentless in pursuit, disciplined in action. This isn't just wishful thinking. Your brain learns from what you imagine. See that version of yourself every day and start living like them. Right now, you stand at a crossroads. When you leave this moment, you'll face a choice. Step into the hard work of becoming mentally tough, or slip back into the comfort of old habits. The world won't wait for you. The clock is ticking. What will you choose? There's an old story of a leader who burned his ships after landing on enemy shores. No retreat, no going back. That's the mindset you need. Burn your escape routes. Make quitting impossible. When there's no way back, the only way is forward. Do one thing today that shows you're stronger than you were yesterday. It could be a small victory or a big leap, but do it. Every action adds up. Every success builds your strength. Make today count. Your mind is the battleground where every victory or defeat starts. Protect it fiercely. Feed it with strong thoughts, discipline, and courage. If you don't guard your mind, no one else will. Become the toughest version of yourself, or spend your life wishing you had. Most people have the wrong idea about mental toughness. They think it means being emotionless, cold, or acting like you never get scared or tired. But that's not true. Mental toughness isn't about pretending to be perfect or hiding your feelings. It's about feeling those emotions and still choosing to keep going. Real toughness means facing your fear, pain, and doubt head on and refusing to let them stop you. It's not about being fake. It's about being real and strong at the same time. At its core, mental toughness is simple. It's the ability to stay focused on your goal, even when distractions scream at you. It's discipline, doing what you said you would, even when you don't want to. And it's an unbreakable resolve that won't quit, no matter how hard things get. When everyone else gives up, the mentally tough keep moving forward. It's not magic or luck. It's choice, focus, discipline, resolve. That's the foundation. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Like a muscle, it gets stronger only when you stretch it, push it, and sometimes even hurt it. Every hard moment, every setback, every time you refuse to quit, you're building mental toughness. Nobody wakes up tough. It's earned in the trenches of life, one challenge at a time. Imagine your mind is a muscle. If you never challenge it, it stays weak. But when you face stress, whether it's a tough workout, a hard decision, or a painful loss, that's when your mental muscle grows. Just like your body needs rest to grow stronger after a workout, your mind needs time to recover and grow after facing stress. Avoiding stress might feel easier now, but it leaves you weak for the storms ahead. Here's a hard fact: every time you give up, you teach your brain that quitting is okay. The more you quit, the easier it becomes to quit again. It's a habit, and habits stick. But every time you push through pain, fight the urge to give up, and keep moving forward, you build a habit of toughness. It becomes easier to stay strong the next time. What habit are you choosing today? Quitting or fighting? Your future depends on it. It's time to face a hard truth. The reason you're not mentally tough yet is because of the habits and choices you've made. Look in the mirror. Really look and ask yourself, what's holding you back? Is it fear, comfort, avoidance, denial? This moment of honesty isn't easy. It might sting, but without it, there's no change. The first step to becoming stronger is admitting where you're weak. Most people who struggle with mental toughness share the same patterns. First, avoiding hard decisions. They choose comfort over growth. Second, letting emotions run the show, reacting instead of controlling. Third, needing comfort to function, always looking for the easy way out. Fourth, quitting when progress slows, losing patience too soon. These habits keep you soft. Break them, and you break free. When your mind isn't strong, even the smallest problems can feel overwhelming. A minor setback feels like the end of the world. Why? Because without toughness, your mind blows problems out of proportion. It's like living in a house made of sand. Any small wave of trouble threatens to wash it away. Mental toughness builds a foundation so strong that no challenge feels too big to handle. A sandcastle life, one wave and it's gone. Picture your life as a sandcastle by the shore. Every challenge is a wave that crashes against it. If your foundation is weak, one wave will wash it all away. But if you build your life on strong, solid ground, discipline, honesty, resilience, those waves just make you stronger. Which foundation are you building today? Sand that disappears or stone that stands firm? Here's the truth. Weakness isn't something that just happens to you. It's a choice you make every day. Whether you realize it or not, you can choose to stay comfortable, avoid pain, and give up. Or you can choose strength, face challenges, and keep moving forward. Strength isn't magic, it's a decision. So what will you decide today? Because that choice will shape the rest of your life. Motivation is like a firework, bright, exciting, but short-lived. One day you feel unstoppable, and the next the spark is gone. Discipline, on the other hand, is the steady engine that keeps you moving even when motivation fades. It's waking up early when you're tired, showing up when you'd rather quit. Discipline isn't about feelings, it's a decision you make and stick to. It's the quiet force behind every success, the muscle that carries you through the hardest days. Your emotions can either be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. Mental toughness means learning to pause before reacting, to understand that feelings are signals, not commands. When anger or fear rise, do you explode or do you breathe and think? Emotional control doesn't mean you don't feel, it means you don't let feelings drive your decisions. The strongest people don't let emotions push them off course. They steer through them with purpose and calm. Failure isn't final, it's feedback. A lesson wrapped in pain. The toughest people aren't those who never fall, but those who refuse to stay down. Imagine a boxer getting knocked to the mat. The fight isn't over until they refuse to get up. Resilience is that refusal to quit. It's bouncing back every time, learning, adapting, and moving forward stronger than before. Your strength grows in the moments you push through defeat. You can't fix what you won't face. Mental toughness demands a brutal kind of honesty, looking at your mistakes, weaknesses, and failures without excuses or blame. It's uncomfortable but necessary. Only when you stop hiding and start owning your truth can you change. This honesty isn't self-punishment, it's self-building. The stronger you are, the clearer you see yourself, the faster you grow. If you wait for life to throw challenges at you, you'll always be one step behind. The mentally tough don't wait. They seek discomfort on purpose. Taking cold showers, pushing through tough workouts, having difficult conversations, these aren't punishments. They're training sessions. Think of it like preparing for a storm. If you never practice walking in the rain, you'll drown when it pours. Choose discomfort now, so when real hardship comes, you stand firm instead of breaking. Mental toughness grows in small daily actions. It's not about one big heroic moment, it's about the little things done consistently. Waking up on time, finishing your tasks, keeping promises to yourself. These are your discipline reps. Each one strengthens your mental muscles. Like lifting weights, you build strength rep by rep. Track your small wins, celebrate your progress. This daily practice builds the foundation that carries you through life's hardest battles. Sometimes you have to say no to easy and yes to hard. That means fasting from distractions like social media, saying no to instant pleasures, and stepping into challenges that scare you. This controlled adversity is mental training. It's like a boxer sparring before the fight, testing yourself in safe ways so you're ready for the real battle. When you choose hardship on your terms, you prepare your mind to face anything the world throws at you. Before a big moment, close your eyes and imagine handling it with calm and confidence. Picture yourself in pressure situations, staying strong, making the right moves, winning the fight inside your mind. This mental rehearsal trains your brain to believe it can handle stress. When the real moment comes, your mind says, "I've been here before, I know what to do." What challenges have you pictured and prepared for lately? If none, start now. It makes all the difference. Comfort feels safe, but it's a slow killer of your strength. When you chase comfort all the time, your edge dulls. You get used to the easy way out, the soft path, the warm bed, but life doesn't reward comfort. It rewards effort, struggle, and growth. If you keep running back to comfort, you'll find yourself weak when challenges come. Comfort addiction is like a silent thief stealing your potential while you're distracted. Break free before it's too late. Every excuse you make chips away at your trust in yourself. Saying, "I can't, it's not my fault, or I'll try later," is like telling yourself you're not reliable. Excuses weaken your foundation because they allow you to avoid responsibility. Mental toughness means owning your choices even when they're hard. Stop breaking your own trust. When you keep your promises to yourself, your strength grows. When you don't, you lose power over your own life. Your environment shapes who you are. If you surround yourself with people who settle, complain, or avoid challenges, you'll lower your own standards to fit in. This weakens your mental toughness. Strength grows where it's expected and demanded. Find or build an environment that pushes you, challenges you, and holds you accountable. Don't let your surroundings drag you down. Choose to raise your standards no matter who's around you. The words you say to yourself matter more than you realize. Negative self-talk is like weeds growing in your mind's garden. If you don't pull them out, they choke the good thoughts, the courage, confidence, and drive you need. When your inner voice is harsh and critical, it weakens your mental strength. Change the story you tell yourself. Speak with kindness and firmness. Protect your mind from the sabotage happening inside your head. When everything around you feels like it's falling apart, your greatest strength is staying calm. Calmness isn't weakness. It's power. It's the ability to think clearly while others panic, to act with purpose while others freeze. In the chaos of life, the calm mind cuts through noise and confusion. It gives you the edge no one else has. Will you be the calm in the storm, or just another victim swept away? There's power in knowing what you can control and what you can't. Worrying about things outside your influence is like trying to hold water in your hands. It slips right through. Focus your energy only on what you can change. Your effort, your attitude, your actions. Let go of the rest. When you do this, your mind becomes clear and strong. You stop wasting energy on useless battles and start winning the ones that matter. Feelings come and go. One moment you feel confident, the next you feel doubt. If you base your actions on feelings alone, you're unstable, like a boat tossed by waves. But when you anchor yourself to firm principles, honesty, discipline, courage, you stay steady no matter what. These principles don't change with your mood. They are your rock. Build your life on what's true, not what feels easy. In high-pressure moments, the space between stimulus and response is everything. That tiny pause, just a microsecond, can change your entire outcome. Instead of reacting on impulse, you take a breath, think, and choose your action. This pause lets you avoid mistakes, control emotions, and respond with strength. It's a simple habit, but a powerful one. Practice it daily. When the pressure hits, don't rush. Pause, then act with purpose. Trying is not enough. You can't wait to feel tough or hope it happens someday. Toughness is not a future goal. It's a present choice. Stop saying, "I'm trying to be strong." Start saying, "I am strong." Saying it changes how you act, how you see yourself, and how others see you. The moment you stop trying and start being, you step into real power. Toughness isn't a struggle. It's who you are. Your new identity is simple. You are the person who faces challenges, not avoids them. You do the hard work every single day, even when it's uncomfortable. This is not about big gestures. It's about small, consistent actions that build character. You get up early, speak the truth, push through pain, and keep your promises. This is you, relentless, steady, and focused. Own it, say it loud. I do hard things. Old habits are like rotten ropes holding you back. They feel familiar, but they weaken you and keep you stuck. To grow tough, you must cut these ropes without hesitation. Maybe it's quitting excuses, comfort zones, or negative thinking. Whatever is dragging you down, let it go. It won't be easy. Old habits cling tight, but the moment you cut loose, you feel the freedom to climb higher and stronger. See yourself as the calm, relentless, disciplined version of you. Mental toughness starts in your mind. Visualize yourself as calm under pressure, disciplined in your actions, and relentless in pursuit of your goals. Picture this version of you living each day with purpose and strength. The more clearly you see this image, the more your brain believes it's possible. Your identity shifts from who you were to who you're becoming. Keep that picture alive. It's your guide and your fuel. Right now, this moment is a crossroads. When you walk out that door, you face a clear choice. Keep living the same way or change everything. There's no in between. You can stay comfortable and weak, or you can step into the hard path of growth and strength. This decision isn't for tomorrow or next week. It's for now. What will you choose? Your future depends on it. Imagine you're a warrior landing on a shore, and behind you, the ships are burned. There's no going back, no second option. That's the mindset you need. No plan B means full commitment. When you decide to be mentally tough, you don't leave an escape route open. You give yourself no choice but to move forward, fight, and win. Burn your ships today. Commit completely. The only way out is through. Every day is a chance to prove to yourself you're stronger than before. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Do one thing today that your past self wouldn't have done. Push past a limit. Face a fear. Keep a promise to yourself. These small wins build into unbreakable strength. The question is simple. Will you prove you're tougher today than you were yesterday? The answer will shape your life. Your mind is the battlefield where every fight happens. If you don't protect it, negativity, doubt, and weakness will take over. Guard your thoughts fiercely. Feed your mind with strength, courage, and truth. Cut out anything that drags you down. This is not optional. It's essential. Your mental toughness depends on what you allow inside your head. Treat your mind like your most valuable possession, because it is.